Okay, I think everybody should know. Should see the my beautiful nature scene.
Yes,
So
I do.
okay. Then I will share my presentation material. Okay. Okay. Can you see?
Yes, I do. So it's all fine. Go ahead, please.
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much for everyone to join this session. Uh, I'm very pleasure to have this kind of session for not all IARU Region 3 guys, but still we have some guys from uh, Region 3, and also I see SP, so maybe he is connecting from Poland. And I see G6TMK, which is my wife, so she is very close to me, maybe within 10 meters. Okay. And so, what I'd like to tell is contest tip to achieve better result. So, my name is Katsuhiro Kondo. This is my real Japanese name, and sometimes I'm called as Don. Everybody should know. I should not know why Don, because you can see the DON. This comes from Don. Okay. The next slide. What will we talk in this session? I'm going to tell the mode specific, only SSB and CW. I will not going to tell anything about any data mode like RTTI or FTX. And what is contest? And after that, I'll tell suggestions for beginners and experienced contestants and more. And more includes something like advanced operations. And I will after that I will explain what I'm doing for the contest as reference. So this may not be useful for everyone, but everyone should know what I'm doing during the contest. And one only thing what I'd like to say is I do not encourage building a superstation because everybody has some limitations. A small house or small antennas or small radios, something like that. So I don't think everybody can build superstation. But hopefully I will provide some hints to figure out the best method for your contest operation by yourself. So that the what I my expectation of this session. Now, who I am. I don't think everybody should know who I am. I started amateur radio late 70s in my teenage years. You can see a small and old picture. This was used for my operation license in Japan. This should be maybe 12 years old. But I suspended amateur radio for examination ordeal to enter university for years. But after I entered the university, I resumed amateur radio, but mainly for DX contests. And again, I suspended amateur radio after graduation from my university. That was late 80s. But due to my wife support, I resumed again amateur radio and DX contest late 2010. Since then, I deeply involved in DX contest. Yes, and I my call sign original call sign is JH5 GHM, but I also obtained regional call sign in Japan JH1 GBZ and JE6 RPM. This is for my own call sign. JH1 means Kanto area in Japan. JE6 means Kyushu Islands. Okay, then what is contest? Contest is competition under the rules defined by the contest organizer. So that includes fixed contest schedule like this. So CQ Worldwide contest is the biggest contest in the world all over the year. And this one is fixed date. So SSB always held last full weekend of October. So you can see this year, next weekend, and next year is October 24th and 27, 28, and CW is also the last full weekend of November, like this. And also, the rule includes mode, bands, and frequency. This is the example. This is worked all Europe DX contest WAEDC. So in this contest, this is region 1. So they have some limitation of the frequency like this. So for example, CW, they cannot operate on 80 meters, 3570 to 3800. They are not allowed to use this kind of frequency. But this is specific to the region, so it depends on the where you are located. So, but if you are in Asia, maybe in Japan, we can operate CW this frequency, but we cannot QSO with European stations on these frequencies. So we also need to take into account this situation. So if you want to, if you do a CQ contest on these frequency, no European station will call back to you. So this is this is the mode, bands, and frequency, which is defined by the contest organizer or the region. And classification. So this is typical one. This is also WADC, single up, low power, single up, high power, and multi up. They have only 3 categories. So, but for the CQ so many classification. It depends on the content. So it is also defined under the rules of the contest. And also the allowed total operation time. So this is CQWPX. For a single operator, only 36 hours we can operate. So beyond that hours, any QSO will be deleted from the scoring. So this is defined. It is also this is defined also by the contest organizer. And score and calculate by point and multiplier. This is for all of us, also for the CQWPX. And maybe most of you know the rules. And the final score is a result of total QSO points multiplied by the number of different prefix words, like this. So this is the one of the factor of the contest rules. And next, no long-standing advantage except to experience. So there's no advantage just by doing contests over the years other than experiences. So not like ours. For example, DXCC. So for DXCC, if someone is doing ham radio over 50 years, maybe he should have QSO so many entities. But this is not. This is only for the hours, not for contest. Contest, we are not. We have no advantage for a long-standing experience, and also the impossible to achieve the best result by longer experiences. So, if you are doing contests over years, it may help, but I don't think it is not the only factor to achieve the higher prize. So only I believe strategy and operation technique dominate the result if the location and equipment are equal. So I believe every station has a chance to win. And I believe also there's side effect of the contest. After the contest, I often realize something can be improved. So never-ending effort for improvement. So I think I need to improve that portion, and that will be realized during the contest. So this kind of stuff comes comes to us during the contest, but we often forget. And this also applies to the small station. So even to the small station, there may be something to be improved. And we'll have many friends all over the world. And we know each other, and we will be friends soon, even if we didn't know. And sometimes become a team to compete together. And also WITC, World Radio Team, Radio Sports Team Championship is one of the best opportunities to come together, even for non-competitors. So there are so many contestants comes to the WTC, and the next one will be in UK, United Kingdom next year, and that will be happen during the IARU HF Championship, so early July next year. So if someone wants to know what I'm saying, please come to UK next year, July. And now I'm going to explain some glossary because someone don't know what that means. So before moving forward, I'm going to explain something. Some maybe already know, but some may not be aware of that glossary. So CAT and CI5. This is the interface to control radio from computer system. The Cabrillo, de facto standard of submitted log format. ID, send call sign as verb or call sign noun. And work means QSO as verb. And run, station to send CQ. SNP, search and pounds, station to call and work run stations. SO2R, single operator to radio. This means the operator utilizes two radios at the same time. And 2BSIQ, two bands synchronization interleaved QSO so long. Advanced SO2R operation and QSO on two bands at the same time. You can see the some presentation as part of the presentation material. This came from CT1BOH. Maybe some of you may know Jose, and he is one of the top operators for DX contest. And he explained how 2BSIQ works, and he named this technique as 2BSIQ. And Q means QSO. Rate, QSO rate per time. And slog, quite low situation over hours. You can see some of the Chinese character, but we can also we Japanese also use this word called kugyo, slog. Oh, sorry. And skimmer, system to identify the frequency of the station by decoding CW or other data modes. RBN, reverse beacon network, global system to consolidate skimmer data. Blaster, global system providing station frequency information shared by users or RBN. Spot, frequency information provided by users or RBN. And next, requirement for contest operation. First, I believe, PC and logging software. This supports better contest operations, and also log all QSOs to calculate score and to create Cabrillo file to be submitted. This is bottom line, I believe. I don't think paper log works works for the over 1,000 QSO recent these days. Maybe most of the contesters use PC. And CAT and CI5. This is to record the frequency for each QSO. And for this CAT or CI5, please ensure everything works as expected before the contest, not just before. Because just before the 30 minutes contest, we cannot do anything to fix that situation. If this CAT or CI5 is not working, so please make sure it works. Maybe hopefully a few days before the contest. And mic and microphone And here, send message to, and this ensure voice, audio, King and Cat CI5 do not get interfered when transmitting. So if this happens, maybe we need to reduce the power or do some restriction when doing while doing the contest. So please make sure these are not get impacted or when transmitting, and also ensure no key click for CW and no over modulation for SSB. And network. This is for multi-op and single-op assisted. This is to use synchronized log among PCs or ensure stably connecting a cluster or RBN to refer to spot information. This is the requirement for the context operation, I believe. And here, the best practices of context operation. First, read the context rules. It is waste of time to workstation which shall not be a point nor multiplier. In evaluation, for my case, I'm often called by JA every year. Why? I'm not sure, but some JA still calls me even if they are no point nor multiplier. This is wasting time for me. And if the rules is not written in your own native language, it's not be a big issue because you can use translation sites on the internet for your own native language. And do not ask rules or contest number to run station. It is wasting time for the run station. And simple and short enough. No redundancy required. So, no resending call sign is required if you are aware of the peer station already sent. Correct your call sign. It sometimes happens, even if the peer station should know my call sign, but sometimes sending the call sign again. And sorry. Imagine how long it takes for this. Maybe it depends on the speed of the operator speaks. Wasting 5 or more seconds as an SSB. And do not follow nor introduce your or someone's casual QSO style. This is contest, not casual QSO. And so, follow smarter station like K3LR or 33LPL. Everybody, I believe everybody should know this station. They are very active during CQ Worldwide and is ARRL DX International Contest. So, listen to these stations if you're not sure what I'm saying. And resending is required only when the peer station asks, and it also needs to be only what is asked. So we don't need any redundant information. So for run station, but sometimes SMP station say some as their call sign again, and sometimes even if I've already confirmed the exchange contest number, they still sending the number again. So it also needs to be only what is asked. And I don't think this happens to any region or IARU Region 3, but in Northern America, they often, many of, not so, not a few stations say, please copy before sending their exchange. I'm not sure why. Because peer station completely knows it's time to receive the exchange, and this phrase is wasting time for one station. And no thank you, nor TU to be sent when SNP. I don't think politeness is required for this situation. And these messages often break operation rhythm run station. And ID when SNP. Do not send only prefix nor suffix over your call sign. I sometimes hear in South American station, Papa Yankee, Papa Yankee, Papa Yankee. They never say their full call sign, so they may want to say emphasize PY station is calling, but I'm already copy that PY. What I'd like to know is full call sign. So always send your full call sign unless asked for specific part of your call sign. And also, do not send your call sign more than once, even in a pileup. Just say once. I think someone is muted. Please mute someone. Okay.
Okay, I forced to mute him.
Okay, thank you. And language in SSB. Try to speak clear English. Not perfect, but clear. Try to speak clear English. Maybe someone experienced this kind of situation to work some of the Chinese station. I cannot differentiate 1 or 5. Whenever I ask Bravo Yankee 1 or Bravo Yankee 5, they never say yes nor no. Just saying Bravo Yankee 1. I cannot understand 1 or 5. So I like to everybody speak clear English. Not perfect. It's okay. My English is not perfect also. So clear English should be fine. Good enough for me. And also, do not call again if the call sign which run station says does not match nor is included in your call sign. So why he is calling still calling? It sometimes happens when calling Caribbean stations from Japan. Many of the Japanese stations still calling even if the run station specify some part of the call sign. I'm not sure why. And in this case, it will take longer time for you to run station. If you are not, the run station is impacted. And for the run station, please make sure no recent spot found on the same or adjacent frequency if the category permits referring to cluster information when starting CQ on the new frequency. I sometimes experience the same other station which I cannot hear on the same frequency when I'm running European stations in the evening on the high bands. So please try to avoid two run stations are on the same frequency. And ID every time when completing QSO if you are on station. S&P stations which does not know your call sign needs to wait until identifying who you are. This may lose new multiplier because some stations might be impatient. And rate is not so much different from without ID. Any of the world top level contestants always ID after each QSO. So, contest is not DX expedition. So please do ID every time when completing QSO. And do not call run station until you mean S&P, figure out the call sign. And do not trust cluster information simply. Duplicated QSO is waste of time for all stations on the frequency. I'm sorry, this is too small to see, but this guy, I worked EA1CS during last year CQ Worldwide CW, but he spotted me as JE6 PRM, not RPM. And this is, sorry for again, this is too small. So, someone may see small letters, but this column, D means duplicated. And I worked EA1CS on at 0815 UTC. And after that, I've got totally 9 dupes within 20 minutes. So this was, for me, waste of time and useless 9 queues. And I checked their public log, and most of them logged me as JE6 PRM, not RPM. So for me, I should have been able to work new 9 queues if these 9 stations had confirmed my call sign before calling me. You shall see why ID after every QSO is also important for S&P station. And go next as soon as possible. Work anyway, even if it's duplicated queue. It's much faster than explaining duplicated queue and the transactions afterwards. And it's no penalty for log checking, so it's okay for dupe. And work anyway who does not know doesn't know the rules and just want to work you even if it's no point nor multiplier. You may lose another cue or even for new multiplier by wasting time to deal these stuff. And touch typing. Fast typing without seeing the keyboard would be much helpful for any context operation, especially in high rate situation. It should not be so hard for people who also often use PC in their daily work or private use. Okay, please mute. Okay, thank you. And messages. Use recorded message for fixed voice messages. Do not waste your physical power. And no one cares if it's recorded voice or not. And use PC created CW for any messages. Pedal might be easier for some cases, but also need to move your hand back and forth to manipulate away from the keyboard. From here, I will explain some advanced operation. SO2R. This is applicable only to single-op multi-band category. So single-op band is not applicable here, and here a system requirement. 2 radios. No interference between any of 2 bands, which you are going to QRV, and interlock. It prohibits transmitting on both radios at the same time. And audio switching. Automatic switching would be preferred, but still, manual switching works for some cases. It depends on their situation and operating requirement. And this also depends on what is expected. What do you expect? And how to establish operation skill. Operating real context might help, but not be so enough. Maybe practice with simulator should be fine. And this is the some situations for SO2R, SNP while LAN, and also SNP while SNP. These are referred to as classical SO2R. This should not be so hard, but better to have some experience to some extent. So I'm going to play some recorded audio, which was last year CQ Worldwide SSB. I hope everybody can hear clearly. And the original audio is stereo, but maybe due to the Zoom conference limitation, you'll see in monorail, not stereo. But I'm recording this video as stereo, so you should be listen to that audio after this session. So this is sample cues SNP while LAN. So I'm doing the SO2R and running on 15 meters, 21331. And in the real audio, it comes from mostly right ear. And for the 10 meters, 28591, 596. This is S&P, so that's why the frequency is moving. And this almost comes from left ear. But anyway, I'm going to play this one.
Echo Delta 3 Oscar, Echo Delta 3 Oscar, Golf 1 Mike Zulu Delta. Echo 6 Radio. Golf 1 Mike Zulu Delta. Roger, 5927, 73. Echo Delta 1 Radio. Radio Papa Mike, 5914. Thanks, Echo.
Okay, this was S&P while run. And next sample is S&P while S&P. I'm doing S&P on both band 15 and 10. And right comes for 15 meters comes from right ear, and 10 meters comes from left ear. Okay, let's go.
Romeo Zebra 9, Yankee Whiskey, Romeo Zulu 9, Yankee Whiskey. CQ Contest, Juliet, Rio 6, Radio Romeo Echo Mike. CQ Contest, Radio Tokyo 6, Romeo Papa Mary, Romeo Papa Mike. 5918, America 5916, CQ Romeo Zulu 9, Yankee Whiskey.
Okay. Someone noticed my voice is not here because I didn't speak anything during these QSO, even for the run station. So you may think how I call 4G1MZD, but that voice was created with the computer synthesized audio, so I didn't speak anything for these QSOs. Okay. And this is a little bit difficult for most of the station. SO2R run while run. It's so called as 2BSIQ. But this is what most of world top level SOABHP, single operator, all band, high band operators do. And you can see the some situation. This comes from the highest rate from CQ Worldwide, and this is for the Asia. So I'm in top 4. So last year I did 245 queues within real 6 minutes without any duplicated or dropped QSOs. So it's very tough, but when it when you can do, it's very fun. And this type of the operation also applicable to regional contests like All Asian or ARRL DX. And the basics of 2BSIQ is here. This is a presentation by CT1BOH Jose. So you will click this link after this session if you want to watch. And as explained, it would boost the rate so much when it works fairly well. And this also should work for slog situation to improve rate even a bit. But dueling CQ is not 2BSIQ. Dueling CQ means it's a terminology of the N1NM plus. And this just simply sends CQ alternatively to both bands. It might improve slog situation, but run frequency could be lost while you concentrate on either of radio to proceed Q. And this is the pass info. Pass info means passive info is applicable to single-op, multi-band, or multi-ops categories. This is to ask the station to QSY to different bands where you have not worked the station, which could also be a new multiplier. And this is the sample Q association.
Victor 63, Charlie Bravo. Here, 527. Again.
Can you QSY to 10 meters?
Roger.
Okay, 28.322.
QSL.
Thank you.
Victor 63, Charlie Bravo.
In this case, I shouted a little bit because the station V63CB could not get the frequency information, so I told him 28322. The log says 233, but actually this frequency is rounded to the 323, but actually on the radio it was 322. So I told him 322. And here, some notes. Spot the stations as much as possible if you really heard or worked, because spot is practically quite important, especially for SSB, because no decoding system for SSB like skimmer at the moment. But do not spot with incorrect call sign, like what I explained before. And this probably would result in so many duplicated queues for run station. And also, do not spot with different frequency nor band manually. That also explains why frequency synchronization via CAT or CF5 is important, even for any spotters. And submit the log, even if you worked only one queue. This would help contest organizer for log checking. And I don't think it should not be a big deal to send Cabarilla via web page or email. And this is also for some kind of the notes, headphones. I recommend to use noise cancelling headphones to avoid future probable hearing loss. If one is younger, it should be okay. But if getting older, this kind of the situation is much important for everybody every days.
大家感受到即係煩擾啊，即係煩躁，你明唔明？
Please mute.
我好明白。
Please mute. Okay, thank you. So, hearing simply louder audio frequency does not help you to copy weak signal. So, minimize the volume of AF for listening. And also, this brings to no more annoying fan noise nor other operators shouting. And this is here is just for reference my headphones usage history like this. I'm currently I'm using Sony WH-1000 XM6. This is very nice, but it's very much expensive. But I believe it's worthwhile. And slog. This often happens to contests which have lower participants or under bad condition. This may be due to far from the Atlantic Ocean. We are not in the pond, which someone calls Atlantic Ocean. So, but other stations in Region 3 should be in the similar situation, and you are not the only one. And try to work, never give up, even if the rate is quite low. Alternate, run an SNP operation in a timely manner for more queue, or do SR2R. And this is, I think, very important. Only participants can bring the contest to life, not organizer. So, imagine the situation. If the band is crowded with contest participants, maybe casual stations also want to work some of them. So, like this, we need to bring the contest to life by ourselves. So, more crowded the band is, more participants will come. And sleepiness. Why happens? Maybe it need to stay awake as long as possible to compete. That means more sleep, more possible loser. And what happens when feeling extreme sleepiness? For example, hallucination, auditory, visionary. And I cannot understand what I'm doing, but the body is mostly reacting for contest operation. If you actually, I've already established muscle memory. And the symptom is different for each. And I do not believe stamina overcome sleepiness, at least to me. So keep your own sleeping time for a week before contest. And it's much better to identify how long you have to sleep in the contest when improving the performance under heavy sleepiness situation. For my case, I tried 90 minutes, but it's too long, and I've had more sleepiness after waking up. Then I tried between 5 and 15 minutes. This improved so much. And energy drinks, I don't think it's good enough. Stimulants, which can be easily obtained at drugstore. For me, but maybe only Japanese. This is specific Japan. Caffeine tablet called Tomeramin, sold in Japan, and it works so much for me. But please note that due to recommended amount of caffeine, 3 tablets at maximum in a day, totally 500 milligrams. That's it for the general explanation of the contest tip. And from here, I will explain bottom line of my contest operation. So this is just for reference. Minimize and improve any physical operation to avoid wasting my time and power. I'm not so young, and I'm fundamentally lazy. And I believe human tends to adopt comfortable situation. So, what I'm doing for hardware, I use external SDR. It shows the waterfall to see what the band looks like. I use this one. I bought this one about 10 years ago from someone in Israel. But it still works. And this is permitted even if unassisted category, if nothing is decoded. And this one is very useful to find out run frequency, because as you can see, there's some history on the screen. So maybe you will see maybe almost over 40 or 50 seconds. The frequency is vacant. Then I can assume this is already a new someone. So I will not use QRL or this frequency news. I will never say that one. Just simply watch this waterfall to identify the unused frequency. And for this case, no operation is required at the transceiver if independent PC is used for control. So for the past 10 years, there are so many radios which has waterfall, but it's necessary to control on the front panel of the radio. So it's sometimes annoying. And for my case, I use external independent PC to control. And keyboard controller. This is designed by myself. And manage any keystrokes on the keyboard, including shortcuts and foot switch behavior, PDD, or just moving keyfocus between radio 1 and 2. and SO2R device. This is also designed by myself. This provides CW keying, PDD control, also for SSB usage and AF switching along with audio blending. And CAT controller. This is also designed by myself, and this injects VFO read and VFO data directly into CAT serial line, and this means no delay nor missing injected CAT data like via logging software. And operating board. This is also designed by myself, and I centralize as much as possible for any operation and connect it mainly to keyboard controller. And you can see these two black knobs. This is to inject read data via CAT controller. So I don't have to move my hand back and forth to the radio. So just moving with my thumb. And systematic relation with these devices. So the picture shows this was taken on during ARRL this year, ARRL SSB in March. And you can see so many stuff I explained just before, but you cannot see what is here. So just enlarged the picture of here, but still, even for me, I cannot identify what it was. So with this relation, CAT controller tells radio mode like CWLSB USB to keyboard controller, so that P2T line at keyboard controller is connected to foot switch jack at SO2R device, so that any foot switch operations are linked to PDD if necessary. It's too long to explain, so maybe nobody understands what I'm saying, but please read this close after this session. I will share this material after this session. And here, what I'm doing for logging software. So it takes too much time, so I will not explain so much, just show something. Skookum Logger. I'm using Skookum Logger, runs on Mac OS exclusively. And I've been doing so much for this logging software, sharing my code or something like that. Also, I implemented B2BSI operation, and this is the table for the transition when how the audio or TX or situation or something like that is moved depending on the event, like F1, escape, or something like that. And voice messages, as I just referred just before. Now the Skookum Logger has the voice message, which is utilized personal voice, created on based on user's voice, which is my voice, on the recent app, which is on can be available on recent Apple devices, and in English, clauses and words will be spoken by using that voice on the fly without any internet connection. Okay. And last, what I'm doing as daily mission. I try to do the practice 1 hour and 2 VS IQ. and this is mandatory to keep my CW and 2BSIQ skill. And this maintains my muscle memory, which also helps in sleepiness situation. Okay, that's it for my presentation. So, anyone has any questions or comment?
Okay, thank you, Don. And if anyone has a question or comment, please speak out with, say, after turn off your mute. Anyone has question or comment?
I have one.
Go ahead, please, Julius. Go ahead.
Yes, okay. Thank you. My name is Juliarso and my call sign is Yankee Echo 1 Bravo Mike Zulu from Indonesia. Well, thank you for your nice presentation, Don. What I'm asking you is, how do you activate the muscle memory? It's very interesting, Don. Can you explain to me? Thank you.
It's only practice. Actually, I'm not sure. I tell before, but I've been doing practice over maybe almost 10 years for 2BSIQ. 2BSIQ was actually introduced about 10 years ago, and I saw the result of ZF1MJ, who the operator was N6MJ. He exceeds 10,000 Q during CQ Worldwide 2015, and I was very surprised that one. And I read his comment on the 3830. 3830. You should be able to see that his comment also, and he explained it's very I think someone is unmuted.
Well, and
Okay.
yes, thank you,
Okay.
Don. And
Okay.
one
Okay.
more question.
Okay.
This is I've never done the radio. I'm operating only one radio, so this is very quite new for me. How do you do that? If I have two radio, how do you focus on which one, or which radio is doing run and one radio is doing SNP? How do you focus on that? Thank you.
Okay. I think I didn't answer your first question. So to establish the muscle memory, I believe only practice, and that is the one. And what I've been doing the practice with the at first I used Morris Runner. Maybe it's very famous for everybody, but about 8 or 7 years ago, the author of the Skookum Logger is implemented his own simulator within the this one. So you can see practice mode here. This is what Skookum Logger provides the simulator. So this is what I've been doing for almost 7 or 8 years with this logging software. And for the SO2R, it's quite tough to a little bit tough to explain easily. Um, Maybe I think it's better for you to try to use two radios at the same time. So then you will see what needs to be done. So I think in your situation, I think it's better for you to use another radio at the same time. But for the simulator, I think there's good. This is a very good environment, even without Skookum Logger. So you can use N1MM or a DX log. They have built-in simulator based on Morse Runner, and you can use that one for to experience how SO2R works. That does it answer for you?
Well, it's answered. Thank you very much, Don. It's very interesting. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for your question. And any other one? Do you have
Yes.
Tamara? Go ahead.
Yes, I am.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, I will answer question for you, Mister. Is there an obligation after the contest to upload KSO list from logger to krz.com or LOTW?
It depends on
Thank
what
you.
you think. I believe. No, not obligation, but it's better to
Okay.
upload your cavalry log to the organizer and also LOTW. But I think it's better for you to upload the ADI file to LOTW after the deadline of the contest submission, log submission.
Okay. I know. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for the answer. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mara. And any other person would like to ask a question or
Yes.
give any comment? Go ahead.
Yes. Hi, Marcin, Sierra Papa 6 Mike India from Poland. Thank you, excellent presentation, Don. Yeah, I got one question. You said at the beginning that contest is for everyone for small stations, but in my opinion, the techniques, I mean, the SO2R or to BSIQ are techniques dedicated mostly for bigger stations that has at least two sets of antennas well separated. So I would like to ask you, do you have any advices for small stations that has smaller antenna park or at least or something like one, maybe two multi-band wire antenna? And do you have any advices for SO2V technique when someone wants to work almost simultaneously, run and search and bounce without having two radio, using two VFO on the radio?
Okay, that's a very good question. Because in that case, while I'm also the competitor of the WTC 2026 and also 2020, 2022, 2018, 2014, and I've been experienced that kind of situation, like SO2V. It's very tough because I cannot hear anything while I'm sending something. So maybe I think it's better to use also the simulator to establish how you can improve your situation. So even for the small antennas, and I think that there's something to be done, to be improved. So it depends on the situation. So I don't think I can say general stuff, but try to identify what is uh, your issue at the moment, and then consider how it can be improved. So maybe you can ask someone with that information, and someone provide some advices. And I believe Taro-san, JA1BJI, has some kind of such kind of the technique also, because he is not actually a big station, but he gains he achieves so much great result in some of the DX contests. So please ask someone with your own condition, and I think something can be provided to you. Did that answer?
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Martin. Any further question or comment? Okay, if not, thank you very much, Don, and thank you very much for all the participants. The material of this presentation would be available on IARU Region 3 website after the session. So just I don't really know how many days later, but it will appear on Region 3 website. So please refer it later.